Hey, welcome to Papa's Custom Cars. My name is Craig, and this is my shop. For those of you who are new joining us, I do all kinds of vehicle projects. I do all kinds of home repair projects. Pretty much anything that you do in a normal daily environment of doing it yourself. So we've got a lot to do today. We've got to get this side of the garage ready so that I can paint the firewall of the Nova. So let's get to it. So I've got a couple of items here that came from VEVOR. They weren't sponsored directly from VEVOR, but they were sponsored by a third party who knew that I was working in the shop and needed shop items. So I've got two different kinds of hose reels because behind me is my hose plug-in, and I need something for this area so that I can drag out a hose, paint, and put the hose back. I've got a 100-footer over there. And that's fine and dandy for any kind of thing you have to do way out in the driveway if you absolutely positively have to pull that thing out. But I'll tell you what, coiling up 100 feet of hose is no fun. These two are both 50-footers, and they're two different kinds. So we're going to unbox these. I'm going to show you what's all about them, the differences in the two of them, and hopefully that'll help you make a decision down the road. I will put links in the description for these to buy them from Amazon, because that's where they came from. So let's unbox them, see what we've got here. We've got two different types, as I was saying. One is the smaller one, but this particular reel is model number and all that stuff is, of course, it's all blocked. But it's an air hose reel. Model number, can we see it? Hold on, let's pull this little sticker off and maybe we can get to it. I hate when they put stickers over the product so that you don't know what the heck it is. I can look it up, but why? It's VEVOR air hose reel NWA-A20. This is a little bit different than the other style. The other style is more of a commercial, as I'll show you in just a minute. Kind of cool. It comes with attachments. So this is kind of the one for your do-it-yourself shop. So let me go ahead and pull it out of here so we can get it where you guys can see it. I don't want to put anything on the floor because the puppies will attack it. As it is, they love to find the trash all over the place. So I'm going to spin this around so that we can get it out of there. But this particular one, like I said, comes with a bunch of accessories. So that's kind of nice for you guys that have a home shop and you're just starting out. There's a bunch of stuff in here that'll do you some good. This particular one comes with air bibs. It comes with the mounting bolts to mount it into the wall. It comes with concrete mounts also. So you got all kinds of different mounts here. Of course, your instruction manual. And that's it. Everything you need. So let's go ahead and pull it out of the packaging so you guys can see this. Move everything over here where it doesn't fall to the ground like that. I do like that they give you the concrete anchors and everything. This is a nice little unit. It's clean looking. It's kind of lightweight. Compared to my other ones in my shop here, those things are monsters. I do like the PVC air hose, very flexible hose. Most of them you get are real stiff, like that one over there is horrible. It always wants to roll up on itself. Here you've got your mount for the handle right here. Not sure what the handle's for. Who knows? Maybe if you want to use it portable, but we can read the instructions and find out. But it's a nice little reel. Get this out of the way. But she mounts to the wall like so on the back, and then this comes out the front. It gives you lots of hose to hook to your airline, so you've got lots of room to move it around. You don't have to mount it within 6 inches of your outlet. So This is a nice one. Well, I haven't really decided which one I'm going to use. This is a nice one, but I want you to see the other one first. So again, this is the VEVOR, excuse me, upside down. VEVOR air hose reel, model number. The inside page has it all, except the part. NWA-A20 is this particular unit. Like I said, for the home shop, this is a really nice little hose. It's a 3/8 hose, or 9.5 millimeter for you folks out there in millimeter land. But yeah, it's retractable, and that's one of the nice things about these things. Them being retractable, you don't have to rely on coiling the hose up all the time, because I'll tell you what, anybody that's got air hoses that are loose, it's a pain. So I'll set this one aside for now. Back in our box. Let's go to box number 2. First, we want to get all these accessories. Like I said, it comes with a nice little air nozzle, little air hose. VEVOR, might I suggest, air chuck, because that's what most people want to use. We'll set that aside. Now let's open this bad boy. Again, this is tough tools, half price. This is the VEVOR air hose top and bubble wrap. Excuse me. This is the model NTA-30. This one's a little bit different than that one. This one takes some work. Also a 50-foot, also rubber hose, also a reel, but we're going to see the difference here in just a second between the two of them. Again, comes with anchor bolts for concrete. So they know it's going into a shop. Razor knife back in my pocket. Let's go ahead and get your manual. So first, let's remove this from the styrofoam really quick. Put that to the side. And we're going to go ahead and do what we did with the other one, because this one is heavy, as you'll see in just a minute. We're going to go ahead and flip it completely upside down, because they can't just drag it out of there like we did the other one. It's more of a commercial one. Oh, this is your heavy duty hose reel. Again, this particular one, couple more dollars. Looks like a little bit thicker hose. Heavy duty mount. This one's more for a commercial environment. If you're going to beat it up, this is what you want, as opposed to the other one. The other one's great for the home shop. Like, I'll probably put it somewhere where it won't see a lot of use. Probably the overhead, maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But this is the one we want to go ahead and mount on the wall here, because this is a little beefier, and it's going to be a lot better to use this than it is the other one. The 100-foot hose, we're going to keep it around, because when we do what's in that box over there, we're going to need something to be able to reach out to it. But this will be great here in the end of the garage, because anytime we need to fill an air hose or fill a tire out here in the driveway, we have to drag that 100-footer out, and that's no fun. So what we're going to do is let me go ahead and unwrap this whole thing. Give me just a second, and I'll be right back, and we can start mounting it up on the wall. So it looks like they've got it wrapped around here. Now these, they've got for that one, small lag bolts. These are some bigger ones. But I think we're going to want something a little bit beefier than these. This is good for this one. It's kind of lightweight. But for this one, you definitely want heavy duty. These concrete lag bolts are great if you're mounting it in a concrete wall, but we're not. So we're going to have to get something different than those. The air hose appears to be wrapped around here a few times. Let's get all this cut off of it so we can see what we have to do to get it mounted. I would imagine that one of these is our feed hose. here's our roll-up hose. Look, they've already got the Teflon tape on there for you. That's kind of nice. Let's see what this is your roll-up hose. It appears to be locked in place right now, which is fine. It's kind of what you want. I'm looking in here. It looks like there's a lock in there. Let's get this thing away from it. Looks like your feed goes right in this side here, and your hose, and it comes with a little bit of a hose to hook up your feed, just like so, and then it goes to the other end, makes it nice, or like this to the other end, I should say. Not really sure what size we have, but what's nice is you have these slots, so you can mount your screws. Go ahead and measure out for your screws by just tracing a piece of paper. It doesn't appear to come with a. Oops. Grab that real quick. Lay it down. Oh yeah, she's loose. So let's get her coiled up. As you see, the ends of this are way, way bigger. So this is definitely a better hose to use for more stuff. It's coated in some kind of oil. It does not appear to have an outline for the mount, but let's check. Doesn't tell you. Tells you how to care for it. Tells you how to anchor it into the wall, and it's showing it anchored into concrete. Let's see, choose a free electrical wiring, blah, blah, blah. Make a paper template, so you got to make your own template, which is fine, not an issue. Drop it. Hold on, I got to go fetch the dog. Give me that. So like I said, you make a template of these, put your 2 bottom bolts in, have your 2 top bolts drilled and ready to go. This particular case, because there's a 2x4 here, there's not going to be enough room to mount it. So what I'm probably going to do is cut a hunk of this, the size of this mount, and then mount this to the wall and this to this board. Or we'll mount the other one. We haven't decided yet. Probably going to mount that one because my daughter uses this one more than anything. This area does not have to be high pressure. I don't do high pressure stuff over here. This one would probably be better off down there with the workbench and all that fun stuff. So that kind of gives you the difference between the 2 of them. So let's go ahead and mount the inexpensive one up. Well, I shouldn't say inexpensive. They're both expensive. But still better than you can get anywhere else. So let's get that thing ready and let's get it mounted on the wall, see how it hooks up, and get that done. So let's get to it. Now, I want to raise it up away from that outlet. So we are 5 inches from the bottom bracket. So we want to come up, I'm thinking 6, because we want to be way far away from this outlet. I'm going to go grab a stud finder and make sure that there's a stud there. Okay. No stud. Okay. So we are a little off. I'm thinking that right there. So again, I do suggest pre-drilling these. That way you know you're not going to split your 2x4. These are not my good bits. These are my older bits. These are my good bits. Because we are going directly into a stud, we don't have to put in the little inserts. I don't like, it's something this heavy, I don't like using inserts anyway. It's a bit much. I do like to drill a smaller pilot hole, and that way I know for sure that we're okay. Okay, let's look up there. Now, we know that our stud is right there. We are going to go up another inch. What the heck? Now remember, it's 3 inches up from that one, so. And all you do is see they're slotted, so you just set it right on them slots. Just like so. And voila. It's on there. If I get an extension, I can actually reach that without having to use a wrench. The head right off the blade. Wow. That's something. I think there's steel behind this wall. So yeah, it's not gonna work. Yep. Actually ripped it right out of there. Let's pull her off. It's never any fun once I do it twice. Let's pull that second bolt out. Not sure what's going on in there, but definitely want to move over a little bit. Okay, let's run that drill bit in a little further to figure out what's going on in there. I have to move over just a pinch too, because clearly there is something in the way. And this top one can go in a little bit more, but with that bottom one, I don't think it's going anywhere. There she is, mounted on the wall. Nice. Messy. Above our outlet, so we don't have to worry about losing that. We've got plenty of lead hose here to put our end on. That makes it really nice. We did not put Teflon tape on this one for us, so we're going to go grab some Teflon tape, hook this up, and then we should be good to go. All right, now I need to pull. Oh no, I don't. I need to put the mallet on this. So let me find it right there. Just go in there. So get some wrenches to tighten that up. So you're betting on metric or standard? I'm betting on metric. As I was saying, this one is going to be more of a low pressure type of thing because we're going to be using it for painting, and painting doesn't require, 60 million psi kind of thing. Voila, now we have a portable hose that we can use in this area and out here in the driveway. It's 50 feet, so it'll definitely reach farther than we need it to for cars that are right in this area right here. And everything longer, we've got the 100-footer over there. So that's pretty much it. The VEVOR, nice little hose reel, tucks up against the wall, real handy. So I've got access to my outlets. I did put the connector on it so that I can use this as a connection. It's inside, so I don't have to worry about freezing in the winter. Has anybody ever installed one of these outside? Because I want to put a line outside, but I'm worried about winter, and I'm worried about condensation and the line freezing and making life just generally miserable. So anyway, with that, make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.